Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Justin Hall. A lot of you guys may know me from Married at First Sight San Diego. Welcome to my podcast, Let's Talk Men and Emotions. Tonight's episode is going to be short and sweet. I'm not going to take too much of your time up. It's probably going to be a 5 or 6 minute call. I did an audio version of this one. The same episode. You can go find that on Spotify. Please follow me on Instagram at The Color Gray. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please comment and engage because I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Don't bring any negativity because I'll just block you. Remove and block you. I ain't got time for all that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Give me 1 second. All right, let's get into it. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm trying to switch up the mood. I get tired of shooting podcasts in my house, and it's great, but I like to come out and get some natural light. You know what I'm saying? So we're out here in Balboa Park. The planes keep coming by every 2 minutes, so that's part of the reason I gotta finish this shit and get the fuck up out of here. Second, people recognize me and they want to come and talk to me, and I don't think social cues or common sense is as common as it should be. But if people see me working like this, they'll walk right up to me like, "Hey, you're the guy from Married at First Sight." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm working. Can you talk to me later?" And it comes off a little harsh, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get into it. One of the things I want to talk about is Twitch. His suicide really affected a lot of people, including myself. One of the things I noticed is that, a lot of people is on social media all the time. People are on their phones all the time. I'll take Maya on a walk and, most times I'll leave my phone at the house, or I just won't check it at all if I do have it with me. And I'll just see people on their phone. They're walking, they're just on their phone, they're walking their dog, they're just on their phone. And it's like, what's the point of walking your dog and your face is in the phone? Like, you're not giving your dogs any attention, or just enjoy the walk. Like, the phone is going to be there, the content is going to be there. But to say all of that is that we do all of that. And with that, we need to do better at reaching out to people and checking in on them. And what I mean by that is just because somebody looks like they're happy on social media and they look like, life is amazing, and it could be, but that doesn't mean they're not suffering inside. There's so much going on in this world that it's hard not to go through stuff. But what's really easy is really easy to keep that shit to yourself. I'm guilty of that. I still keep shit to myself, but I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to feel embarrassed for having emotions and feeling bad and going through shit because we're human, but the way this world and society is, in the culture, we downplay everything, but the minute we talk about, oh, I'm going to go meditation. Oh, where are you going to meditate at? Oh, I'm going to go do some yoga. Oh, where you want to go do some yoga at? If you're overworking yourself, oh, you need to do more of a work-life balance, and so we celebrate all that. But what about those ones that's like, man, I've really been depressed lately? Instead of trying to motivate that person, saying, oh, man, get out of that slump, get motivated, this, that, and the other. Talk to them, listen to them, hear what they got to say. Obviously, they said that for a reason. They said that because they need to be heard, not they want to be heard. They need to be heard. And I just want to say this, man. If you're thinking about taking your own life and you don't think anybody's out there that's going to hear you, bro, trust me, we hear you. Bro, we are here for you. Dead ass. And what you're going through, I guarantee you other men are going through the same thing. And that's why it's so important to talk to somebody when you're going through this, because that person can relate. They can definitely they can relate. So yes, check in on your friends, check in on your family. I'll tell you a quick story. I know for me, when COVID-19 happened, I lost a lot of friends. I lost some loved ones. I lost some loved ones where I was just like, what? There's no way. But COVID is no joke, and it really taught me something. It made me recognize that it's a privilege to have our loved ones like be here, to be a phone call away. It's a privilege to have our mothers here. Like the fact that you can just pick up the phone and be like, hey, mama, That's a privilege, so take advantage of that. I definitely try to utilize it. Like I said, ever since, I've lost a lot of people due to COVID, I make it a mission to check in on my cousins. I make it a mission to talk to my mom every day or every other day or as much as possible. Because tomorrow's not promised, man. It is not promised. And if you think that, then you fucked up in a lot of ways. Um, Social media is such a powerful platform that it affects people. It really does. And the fact that it can affect the person, we need to change that and utilize the power that social media can bring. Not me, but a lot of people feed off negativity and feed off drama, and they want to get their point across, or they want to be heard. Let's lead with positivity and love. Like those get ratings too. But it also has a more long term effect. It has a purpose. Let's literally utilize our social platforms to literally promote positivity. Instead of jumping on a post and just to say something negative, or I'm just here for the comments. How about say something positive? If you got a friend and you haven't talked to that person in 2 months, and you're like, dang, I normally talk to them. Just assume that they might be going through something. I tell you something, my boy, we talk probably about twice a month, and I hadn't been hearing from him, and I was like, okay, I think he's going something. And little did I know, I called him, chopped it over with him, like, hey, how you doing, bro? He's like, man, I'm going through it. That's your intuition. Our intuition is everything. If we recognize how powerful this is, and we follow this and this, we'll go a lot further. I know my problem is I'm a proof guy, but that's in my DNA. I'm an ISFJ, and that S is all about proof. I think that's right. But I'm trying to get past that because it's true. You do have to walk by faith and not by sight. So yeah, to get back on topic, let's normalize being positive on social media. I'll say this, like my time on Married at First Sight, apparently I wasn't a lot of fan. A lot of people aren't fans of me, but that's their problem. I watched the internet rip me a new one. On Twitter, Black Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, Mavs fan, Mav Nation, ripped me a motherfucking new one. Nobody took into consideration that I'm human, that I have feelings. Instead, they just kept going and kept going. And then people say, well, don't respond, don't do this, don't do that. Well, why not? I get it now. But still, like, nobody took into consideration that, oh, Justin Tree might have his own feelings. He might be going through what he's going through, But at the same time, people also didn't take into consideration that it's a motherfucking show that has edits, So do better at not poking at people, but just do better at being positive. That's all I'm asking. For me, for people like Twitch, other people that's just going through it, let's just do better at being there for them. So that's my 2 cents. Let's normalize not bullying. Let's normalize talking about the healthy parts and the uncomfortable parts. The uncomfortable parts of mental health. Ladies, if you out there and you're listening, man, just know men suffer in silence. We do. And that's not healthy. Find a safe space where that person can literally express themselves without being judged. Don't even ask questions. Just be there. Just be there. Just listen. That's all they need. Don't judge them. I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. Sometimes there are men out there where they're the breadwinner of their family and they came from nothing. And when I say they're the breadwinner, I mean that they're the breadwinner regarding they made it out of the hood. They have a family. They help out their siblings. They help out their mother. They take care of their immediate family. A lot of men like that are like that don't really have anybody to fall on, And what I mean by that, they don't have anybody to fall on in regards to they are their backup. So just imagine those people being in that situation and not really being able to express how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're the alpha, they're the leader of the family, outside of the pack and in the pack. A lot of times, people just ain't gonna get you, or they gonna judge you. They're gonna be like, "Oh man, how are you here? Success is there, financial is there, but you going through this. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing at all." I feel weird. People staring at me. It just don't mean anything, man. So anyway, I'm not gonna take up too much of you guys' time. I did say, it's gonna be a short call. We're at almost 11 minutes, but if you had the opportunity to listen to this episode, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But remember, please check on your loved ones, check on your friends, check on those people where you assume life is good. Just check on them. Hey, how's your week? Hey, how's your mental health? Hey, man, I'm just checking on you. Hey, I'm here if you need a listening ear. Just be there. And if you're going through something and you feel like you need to talk to somebody and you can't, reach out to me. Reach out to me on Instagram. Reach out to me on my email. You can reach out to me on YouTube. Reach out to me and come on the podcast and we can talk about it. And we'll keep it real and raw. And even if you don't want it to be posted, we can still talk about it. I'm here for you because I know what it's like not being able to express yourself. I know how cruel society can be. I've been there. I've been in the hot seat. I'm still in the hot seat at times, but I'm here for you if nobody else is. You guys stay safe. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And always put God first. Peace.